All right, Kenman here, and today we have a very special package. We have another sponsored video. My man Ed Durbin, if you know who he is, you might know what is in this box. Let's find out. Before we start, I'm not usually sponsored by anyone, and I usually purchase everything at retail price. I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment below. I say usually because I usually am not, but in this case, this is provided to me by my man Ed Durbin. Let's get in the box and see what we have. Got a little smash on this side here. All right, cut right across there. And in anything crazy. Wahaha, look at that. Lanyards, 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 lanyards. Yes, indeed. Okay, what is going on here? Taped it to stick to the bottom of the box. Little protection in there. He threw a knife in here for me to check out. Box on the floor. And then obviously some lanyards. Let's get in here. But if you ever see Ed's presence on any live streams, he lets it be known that he likes the lanyard. His collection, he's got a lot of knives, a lot of cool lanyards on them. Everyone's got their thing, their taste. I personally have not been into lanyards, but when I was talking to him about some stuff and he had a knife he wanted me to check out, I was like, I think I should, before I make my own judgment on lanyards, at least give them a couple tries, a little test run, little see what I think. And so I was like, yeah, if you're going to send me the knife to check out, I'll buy a couple of the lanyards that you make. He does some custom lanyards, and we'll get into that in a second here. And we have the bag and the knife. Let's look at the knife first. All right, and try to get in here without cutting myself or damaging anything. He said he had a hard time kind of wrapping this up. Sometimes if you don't have a good box at the time, you just got to make do with what you can do. There is another bag on the floor. We are moving. Wow. He has sealed this up nicely. I'm going to try to just delicately cut our way through the wrappings, make our way towards the center. Holy God. Ed, you taped it up. You sure did. Okay. Who is excited to see what kind of knife he sent me that is so long? It's obviously not a folding knife, or if it was, it would be quite large. There we are, we're in. Boom. It's another kitchen knife. Yeah, so long story short, he said that he saw one of my more recent videos where I've been checking out some kitchen knives. I got a new kitchen knife from Kaiser. We'll look at it in a second here. And he said it reminded him of one that he had, and was wondering if I'd be interested in checking it out. And I said, yeah, that looks actually pretty cool. Why don't you send it to me? And then, again, throw me some lanyards too. I'll give some lanyards a test run. There it is. Wow. Look at the reflection of my phone in the thing. So this is another kitchen knife. This is a Tucson Damascus Santoku blade. Wow, very cool. So I noticed right away there is a decorative mosaic kind of pin. That's really similar to the one that's in my Kaiser. Nice wood handle, full tang with a nice piece. Is all one piece of metal all the way in the back there. Help out with that weight. Ooh, this one feels really nice in the hand. Nice large area to kind of choke up to. Oh, you could do some good chopping with that. And look at that Damascus blade. There's me. Hello. Very reflective. Trying to get an angle that you can that showcases that pattern. Super cool. What's everyone think about some of these kitchen knives I've been looking at? Here's one I got from Vosteed, the Morgan series. Right? And here is that Kaiser. Look at how big this thing is. Barely fits on screen. There you can see that mosaic pin. Very similar. Boom. Also got a nice little bread knife. We throw that up there. And another little fruit knife. So I definitely got some kitchen knives building in the collection. I actually have a few more that aren't on camera here. I just thought I'd grab a few to kind of showcase real quick. But comment below if you'd like to see kind of a little showcase in the kitchen, do some chopping of some breads or fruits or veggies or something like that, and kind of test out kind of a kitchen knife shootout, if you will. But I've got this for a little while. This one's just on loan from Ed's collection, so I'm going to ship this back to him in a little bit. But he said I could go ahead and take it for a test drive, check it out. Got a cool kind of a sheath with that kind of feather look. I like it. It's Vosteed. I got a couple of these Vosteeds actually. Folks like these weird, crazy, strange type of knife videos, hit that like button. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Oof, a little tongue-tied today. All right. And here is Ed's specialty. Lanyards, 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 and more lanyards. Bag on the floor. So what Ed has done here is he's sent me a nice little variety, and he messaged me saying he didn't really leave a note in with the package, but what he wanted to do is basically, this is a gift. He has gifted me all of what you see here. So there's obviously a few keychains. Maybe I kind of put these over in order. So these are nice little keychains that he's tied up. There's another keychain. And then we have some lanyards that can be added to knives. Lanyard with a bead on it. Little longer ones, shorter ones. Different types of ties. Oh, the Stormtrooper helmet. That is very cool. And then this skull, that one's awesome as well. And the little extra beads at the bottom. So he does tie these up himself. He buys the different beads and the paracord and kind of comes up with some cool designs and makes these up, and probably can get a hold of him. I'll put some links to his stuff down in the description there. But if you're interested in a keychain or a lanyard, go ahead and get a hold of him. Looks like he can tie up some really cool stuff for you. He did ask me about some of the knives that I had and what I was kind of looking for. And like I said, I do want to do a test drive. I'm not really 100% sure. I know one I thought would be good would... just caught myself on it, of course, would be the mini pyrite, because it's a smaller knife. It almost seems like it's very fitting to throw a lanyard on there. It's got that nice hole for it. So what do we think? What color would look good with this? Maybe this one here, right? This bright orange, actually not even so bad. Even the maroon. All of these could go well in one way or another. Comment below, which one would you like me to put on here? Maybe I'll give everyone a day or two to kind of check it out and leave some comments. I almost think this one, super long though, but I suppose I could cut any of these down if I wanted. That bead on there is cool. But what color would go good with this one? These keychains are pretty neat. I am getting close to 5,000 subscribers, and when I do, I am going to have another giveaway. And so what I will do is, because I do want to test drive some lanyards, see if I'd like to have some lanyards in my life on maybe some of these smaller knives, or maybe put one on one of my bigger knives, and just give it that test run and see what I think. You know, maybe I could grab my pyrite and throw one on there and there in that color. It could be anything. So I do want to test drive the lanyard, see what I feel about it. But pretty much everything else I'm gonna have for the giveaway. Maybe I'll save some for the future or whatever, but I'll definitely put a bunch of these out in the giveaway coming up at 5K. I do have a video all linked down in the description. You can go to that and enter. But I'm going to be waiting until I get to 5K, so I'll get a couple weeks or whatever until we get there. But man, Ed, thank you so much. Very cool of you. Awesome gift. Like I said, comment below which one you think I should put on. I feel like this, the black and white Stormtrooper one, this one's going to get some dye, but a knife like this or this one doesn't have a lanyard hole anyway. How about that? That's something I noticed. The Migron Parasum does not have a spot for a lanyard. Wouldn't you know it, the first one I grabbed. But I could grab over here, pardon me, and run it off. Something like this, where that black and white Stormtroopered out look might go really well. Very cool. Or one of the ones that I use for like camping, like this Civivi Sendi. This one's got one of the lanyard pins. So he said I might have to take that apart to get it to go through there, since the thickness might be a little wider. You kind of have to take it apart, put it on there, and then put her back together. Have you seen the Sendi? This one's pretty cool. It does have a tweezers and a toothpick in there. Check out my video for it up there. A lot of stuff coming in the future. Like I said, we're almost at 5K. More unboxings, customizations. Gonna mess around with some lanyards. Tell me in the comment below, do you like lanyards? Have you tried them? What knife should I put them on? Which one should I put on here? Is it this one? Thanks again, Ed. Check him out. Let's make some cool stuff if you're interested in some lanyards. Stay sharp. See you soon.